best wishes to viewers of this videos. You, as well as anyone else in the entire universe, are entitled to your love and affection. So this is Buddha emphasizing we should fill our life with love and compassion only, both towards ourselves and towards others. If it's love for others, it's been preached very often. What is rare is for us to love ourselves. So Buddha reminded us, you are also entitled to that affection and love. If you are ready to sacrifice anything for those you love outside yourself, you should also be ready to sacrifice for yourself, for your success, for the comfort of your life, because you also deserve that love and affection. If there is an extraordinary quality of love and affection within us, we should only give it to others. We also nip it for ourselves. Isn't it possible that these are very different foods? So we should not only share it with others, but also direct it to ourselves, because we are also diverse. So this is from the first one. The second one, for example, is from Peaksanathar. So Vichnatad, this is him. This is Vichusen Buddhism from Vietnam, who lives in rural France. He said that loving yourself is the foundation for loving others. If this is the case, maybe you already understand what he means. There is no way we can love others without loving ourselves. The third one is from Osho. I had promised to discuss Thakur. He is a mystic from India. He has a mystical movement called the Rajneesh movement. His full name is Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh, usually called Usak. His ideas of mystic spirituality are extraordinary. Later we will find a moment to discuss him specifically. Now he reminds us, respect yourself, love yourself, because there has never been anyone like you, and there will never be again. This sentence reminds us, let's be proud of ourselves. We realize our uniqueness. We are also God's creation, God's work. Nothing is in vain in God's creation. Everything is special. So to build that self-love, let's love ourselves. Why be loved? We are special. There is no one like us. Yes, friends, you can go out and look for someone like me. You won't find it. So we are unique. I'm not saying we're better than others, but we're unique. We have our own specialties, and the great people outside also have their own specialties. It's just that maybe they are confident and actualize the potential of their specialty, while we are not confident, insecure, so we don't dare to appear, not daring to show who I really am. This shows that we don't value ourselves. Let's love ourselves. There is no one like you, no one like me exactly, no one. We are unique. If we don't exist, the world loses someone as unique as us. That means it's as weird as we are. If we don't cry, the world loses people who are unique like us. Now this is Rajneesh's take on it, encouraging us to love ourselves first. Well, these are also the characters that we explored yesterday. We talked about sailor block, for example, Lao Sui. Being a fully natural person is very important. And loving ourselves is not arrogance. It's not being more than others. It's not vanity. It's natural sanity. Human beings naturally like themselves. The Javanese have a saying, love because of habit. This phrase means that love comes from habit. The most of all creatures on earth is us, with ourselves. So loving yourself is natural, not arrogant. Later this arrogance becomes the limit. But already, natural is normal. People want to be healthy. That's what he calls loving himself. They want to be comfortable. It's called loving himself. Wanting to be happy. It's natural for people to love themselves. But if there are people who are strange, I don't want to be happy, sir. Let me just be sick, sir. This is a strange new way of thinking. If you hear logic like this, the class is not connected. Even though later, if you explain it in a nutshell, it might be possible, can be justified. But the logic is that people are looking for comfort, looking for convenience, looking for fulfillment. This is what Lao Tzu said. So being a fully natural person is very important. From ordinary, if we really like ourselves, we accuse it, we bring it to life. Even Spinoza said that self-care, caring for oneself, is one of the highest virtues. This means that if we love ourselves first, then we love others. If this is the highest, it means the peak. Spinoza, the Western philosopher, said, "There's more from the Stoic philosopher yesterday." From the Stoic philosopher, Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius said, "Regardless of what happens in your life or how people treat you, how you treat yourself is entirely up to you." So our life is completely asked of us. How do we want to process it? How do we want to react to it? That's entirely up to us. But if someone curses at us, if someone dives at us, hurts us, that person is outside of us. There are people cursing at us, and then we say, well, whatever you do, you cuss. I'm still happy with myself. That's possible. Yes, we usually insult people, and then we get hurt. We insult them back. So that's how it will be. A battle of hurting each other and being hurt by each other. Even though we are the ones who control ourselves completely, we want to be happy and grateful, or we want to panic and worry because of people's comments. It's completely up to us. It's up to you what you want to say. I'm happy the way I like it. That's possible. Even though we often have the opposite attitude, how come we're criticized this? How come we're attacked this? Well, our words are defensive. Because we feel weak, defeated, then the hair turns back to find fault there. Finally, the one over there exposes our mistakes, our weaknesses. The one over here tries to hold a grudge, finally opens up. Then both of them were hurt, both of them separated from the kegger brawl. This is what he said, Maclipus, "Let's be our own rulers, sir. We can manage whatever we want. Let's direct it to the positive, the good. Whether people do what, whether people comment what, whether people influence what in our lives, but back completely our lives, there are millions." Emperor Marcos said next, "If you don't respect your own will, no one else will. You will only attract people who do not respect you as who you are. So if we don't respect ourselves, people will see us." Well, yes, he wants to be treated like that. He wants to be marginalized. He feels he's inferior. Yes, people will adjust to us. So Marcus said, if you don't respect yourself, the people around you will be attracted to disrespect you too. As which self? Okay, my friends are experienced. In our daily life, if we have a friend, we pay attention to how he behaves. If he likes to add stuff, then we adjust like him. If he goes back and forth to Mesro, then we will go to Mesro with him once in a while. But if he sells expensive things, we will also withdraw a bit. So that person is how he responds, shapes himself. Other people will be adjusted to that. If you are close friends, there are friends who are quiet. Those of us who are chatty will also adjust a bit. This friend of mine is very quiet. I want to say a lot, so, not yes. He doesn't feel good. We adjust. Now, if we don't value ourselves, if we don't have respect, don't consider ourselves valuable, then so will others. So Marcos said, if you don't respect your own desires, no one else will. You're only going to attract people who don't respect you. You better respect yourself. Okay, so this is some philosophy about diving. Thanks for watching.